I love the Middle East. That's where hate was invented, the Middle East. It's true. I mean, they always, you know how it is. Fran Schmidt to you on the right.
Yes, sir.
And go over again now. How many children do you have?
2.
And what do you do?
By profession, I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher in the public system here in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
And you met Donna Allen, and you again are a what?
I'm a jeweler.
And how many children do you have?
1.
All right, and Shirley Conklin, you're kind of the deaness. You're the oldest, I assume, of the 2, right?
I'm the senior citizen.
Could I ask you honestly how old you are?
I'm 60.
And how many children do you have?
1.
And you have a grandchild too?
No.
Let's start with you. Now, why did you do this? Why did you want to learn about belly dancing?
Well, I needed to tone the body first, but I also found it to be a challenge after I got into it, and it was just very, very intriguing. Once I got into it, I was hooked, and I've stayed with it. It's a fun thing for me.
Here's another personal question. This is personal. Has it improved your sex life?
Oh, yes, of course.
Of course. Is that the reason you did it?
No.
Or what? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I say it's an artistic, creative thing for me. I feel it's like another form of art for me. I'm an artist, homemaker, and this to me is just another expression.
All right, now what about you ladies? Donna, there's certainly something sexual about it. We know in the Middle East and certainly in this country, if you're belly dancing, that's a way of intriguing men. Did you do it to spruce up your home life?
No, I really did it to spruce up my body.
So no, it was a physical thing.
It was a physical thing, yes.
Initially.
And
then what has happened now?
Now I find it to be a very, very sensuous dance, something very feminine that I can express. And I, like Shirley said, I'm hooked. I can't stop.
Do you dance for your husband?
Yeah, I've never danced for him.
Why not?
I'm too busy dancing in class.
I mean, you don't dance for other men, do you?
Oh, occasionally at a party.
Yeah, but I know, for example, if your husband found out you were doing a belly dance for another guy, he wouldn't like that, would he?
No, he wouldn't.
I mean, not for my husband, but for the Los Angeles Rams, I've been doing lots of dancing. Fran, what? Come on, ladies, let's be straight about this. Now, you know this is very sexy. I'm serious. Am I right, Fran?
Oh, yes,
now,
absolutely.
tell those people. They want to know, why do you do this?
I do it, like my colleagues here, to firm up, and an artistic way of making myself better.
Okay, now what about this? We've heard about Little Egypt. Was she the most famous of the belly dancers? Or one of the most,
I've heard her name, but I don't know her.
Do you ever visualize yourself in a Walter Mitty way, Fran, of being like Little Egypt?
Oh, I think it crosses our fantasies.
All right, now, all right, tell me about your fantasies. Is there anyone you would like to dance for or any situation?
Oh, my. Someone who would just be flabbergasted by the dance. Ronald Reagan might do, yes. Let's dance for him. That would be a fantasy of mine.
You would like to dance for Ronald Reagan?
Why not, yes.
Would you really?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see his face.
What do you think? What would he do? You know what to do? We'll call the White House. Call him right now. Seriously, see if you can get him. It's 202. Call. It's on Pennsylvania Avenue. Seriously, somebody call the White House and we'll tell you that Fran wants to dance for Ronald Reagan. We'll try it on the air. Okay, tell me about your fantasy, Donna. Go ahead.
I would love to dance for either Robert Redford or Paul Newman.
Call Robert Redford. We'll do it right now. Sundance, Utah. And who do you want to dance for?
Oh, anybody.
The Pope. Anybody. Call the Pope. We'll do it right now.
Oh, that's it.
Now, seriously, you have never danced for your husband?
Never.
Tell me why.
I haven't. It's just, I really haven't had a chance to. Usually at home I'm practicing and I'm too intent on what I'm doing and learning my step. And so I don't take the time to do it.
You know, you women all look super. And I must say, I have tremendous admiration for you. Is this in character of things you've done before in your life, or is this out of character?
Well, for me, it's out of character. I'm an artist, but this is a physical expression, and there's a sensuality to it. So there's a total feeling of expressing.
Okay.
It's wonderful.
Who makes their outfits? Do you all make your own?
We have to make our own.
Yes.
You do? Now, how would you know how to do that, Donna?
Basically, we have to learn by either trial and error, or we go to classes. But everything, every single bead, every little coin that's put on, we have to make. The skirts, everything has to be made.
And how about you, friend? Did you made yours too?
This one I happened to borrow from a good friend of mine for the occasion, but I do make others.
Shirley, you made yours?
Oh, yes. I love it. All of the work.
How long did it take?
Well, it depends on what you're working on. Some of the garments like this don't take very long, but if you do fringe, such as Donna has, or some of the beadwork. It takes quite a long time.
All right, now what is the difference between, it's sensual but not sexy? I think there's a distinction, am I right?
Yes, there's a difference.
In other words, a stripteaser is just sexy. That's come and get me. What is this saying? What is the message of belly dancing?
I think the message is that you're a very, very beautiful, very soft, very flowing woman. I think it's a very feminine dance. I don't consider striptease to be very feminine. I think that's a very masculine dance for men. But belly dancing is really, it's a very female dance. And I don't find men doing the movements that a woman can do, or with quite the flavor that a woman has.
What's really interesting to me, ladies, is that we all know that men are obviously interested in sex in an overt way, but women now are really manifesting how they really feel. So, what am I trying to say to you, Fran?
That we've come out of the closet?
Yes, absolutely. Is that what you're saying about yourself?
Perhaps we're saying, yes, we do have some sensual feelings, just like men, and this is one way of bringing them out.
Fran's husband, by the way, is a male exotic dancer at Chippendales. Is that true?
Absolutely, yes. We practice together. No, he's not. He's a communication technician for Southern California Edison, and he loves to watch me dance. I don't dance as much as he'd like in front of him, but...
Really, why not?
Well, when the kids are in bed, it's 9 o'clock. I'm pretty tired at that point, and don't want to get all riled up.
But he does.
He does.
Yeah, I can imagine after you've done the kids and you put the roofing on the house and fix the car and fix 87 meals and the tuna sandwiches, and now to get back in the outfit and dance for this poor sucker is pretty tough, right?
Yes, and that doesn't end right there. I mean...
Yeah. So it's a full-time job, right?
Absolutely.
Now, you couldn't, for example, belly dance in front of a guy, and then if he got amorous, say, no, no. I mean, you have to go through with this whole thing, right?
If it's a one-on-one, yes. I mean, if you're dancing for a single man, if you're going to start it, you better finish
You better come through. Did anyone here see the fabulous motion picture Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow with Marcello Mastroianni and Sophia Loren? Did you see that motion picture, Shirley?
No, I didn't.
There was a great scene where she danced for him, and he was in bed screaming with delight. Do you remember that scene? Of course, no one saw the movie. They couldn't remember it. Well, listen, you were fabulous. Ronald Reagan, is he going to be here? I guess he's not. Is he going to be on the phone? Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, and Senator McGovern are going to talk to these ladies after this time out. We'll meet Tat-Tat. Take the snake out. Can you do that again?
Yeah.
Take him out right now. Here's Rat-Tat-Tat-Too, the pet snake. Ooh, I love a snake. Ooh, yeah. Boy, they're really powerful, these snakes. I mean, I hate snakes. I hate snakes. I hate pictures. I hate snakes. Get the snake out of here. Get the... How old is that snake? 8 years old?
9.
Ooh,
9 years old.
Conkright, good to talk with you.
Good evening.
But your name is really Sid, right?
On Thursdays and Fridays.
Why did I call you Dan, just to tease you? Well, listen, doggone it, Mr. Conkright, are you getting the message from your wife?
Indubitably.
And what's she saying to you?
I daren't do this. This is on public television, you know.
Oh, boy. She's saying, in other words, you got to get fired up. Am I right? Is that what you're doing, Shirley?
Oh, yes.
Now, listen, you're a wonderful sport. So you're having a good time being a belly dancer, huh?
I love it.
What do your pals say?
Oh, they enjoy it, too, when I dance.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. Well, that's very good. Listen, Diane, you're kind of the woman who's been responsible for how many women learning how to belly dance?
In the last 13 years, I guess it's got to be at least 2,000 or over, but that means students. The ones that really go all the way and learn to dance, it could be considerably less.
That's right.
Really
Carmelita Pope. She's one of the most famous dancers, am I right?
Who is Carmelita Pope?
She used to do the Pam commercial. You remember that Carmelita Pope?
Well, I'm not quite old enough to remember that, Stanley.
Do you remember her?
No.
Listen, what is your name, sweetheart?
Linnea.
That's right. Listen, to Donna and Fran, you got to get hip. You got to belly dance. You wouldn't believe the Buckingham Palace is crawling with snakes. It's unbelievable what's going on. Listen, thanks a lot, Shirley.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Dan. You're welcome. Good to talk to you. See you soon, friends. We hope peace comes soon to the Middle East. God bless you. I hate snakes, but I love this.
Promotional considerations furnished by Thrifty Rent-A-Car System, the car rental company with locations nationwide featuring money-saving rates and unlimited mileage. Now that's Thrifty.